Amanda the Lioness Nunes is the women's bantamweight champion and arguably one of the most violent pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And this coming Saturday, she defends her belt against the last lady to really give her a tough test, and that's Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. So it wasn't that long ago that Amanda Nunes won a 29-28 or 2 rounds to 1 against Valentina, where Valentina really dominated the third round after Amanda gassed. Since Amanda's last loss to Kat Zingano, she moved to ATT, she's been working on her cardio, and she's been working on her patience to not really gas herself out while trying to go for the finish, like she did in the second round against Valentina. So she was already with ATT during that fight, but I think it takes more than just a little while to be with a new camp, to really focus on your cardio, to really focus on getting better with your patience and not just gassing out trying to look for that finish. And I think this time Amanda's cardio will be a lot better. Not only did she look better with her striking against Tate and Rousey, she didn't have to fight for very long in either of those fights, but if you looked at her social media and all of the time leading up to those fights and leading up to this one here, she's been working a lot on her cardio, she's been working a lot on her strength and conditioning as well. Something to note here is that Amanda is rather large for 135 pounds. She has to cut down, and Valentina doesn't cut anything. She's just comfortable walking around on a day-to-day basis at about 135 pounds. So even though this matchup has happened already, it should be noted that Nunes is going to have a size advantage. Valentina, I don't think that she has changed or progressed as a mixed martial artist like a lot of people are saying since their last fight. Sure, she has showed us more wrinkles, but I think that she's the same fighter she's always been. She's been with the same coach for something like 20 years. She's been in combat sports for an incredibly long time. And yes, against Pena, she did show that she has some submission ability. She got that armbar off of her back, but I think that she's always had that ability. It's not new. It's not a new wrinkle to her game. She has been working with Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand to really sharpen up her Muay Thai kickboxing, her striking, and she trains primarily at 303 BJJ with her primary training partner as Thug Rose Namajunas. So that's really where her BJJ is getting better. But we really haven't seen the progression that I think a lot of people say that she has in her past few fights. I want to mention that she trains primarily with Rose because Valentina, I mentioned, she is small for the weight class. She doesn't cut any weight at all. Nunes is large. And then her primary training partner is a strawweight fighter. So she has not been getting the types of looks that I think that she should have leading up to the rematch with Amanda. I feel like she needs to be training with sizable people, with people that are going to really impose their physicality on her. And I don't believe that she's been getting that. Where Amanda has got better since their last fight, not only do I think that her cardio is going to be better, she'll be a little bit more patient, just a tiny bit. Her striking has improved, and her variance with her striking has improved. In the first fight, she was basically just winging right hands at Valentina, and Valentina was easily backing away from him. She was just winging him to the body, winging him to the head, single strikes, and Valentina had no problem with it. Again, even though her fights with Tate and Rousey were super short, she was starting her combinations with jabs or low kicks to jabs to overhand rights. She was varying things up, varying up her timing, and not just throwing single strikes at a time. And I mentioned that I think her cardio is better and that she's more patient, but also at the same time, she seems more ferocious. She's always been this girl that really just radiated confidence and violence and ferocity, but in her last 2 fights, this seemed like she turned it up to level 11, and she just really looked crazy good in those fights. Again, they didn't last very long, and Ronda has no striking defense, so there's that. But I think that the variance with Amanda's striking is going to be able to allow her to get past the countering of Valentina. Valentina was able to move away from the single strikes that Amanda threw in their last fight, but I think Amanda's going to come forward with more strikes in bunches, punches and bunches, and she's going to be able to hurt Valentina. Something that I think is important here, or that we should look at a little bit, is in the first round against Holly Holm, Holly was able to drop Shevchenko with a right uppercut. Amanda's powerful shot is her right hand. I think that she connects with that early to Valentina, and I don't think Valentina makes it to the third round, where if it does go there, you know, I'm going to be honest, impartial, goes to the third round, Valentina's either going to win the last 3 rounds or maybe get a late stoppage. But I think Amanda is going to be ferocious. She's going to show why she is the Lioness, and she's going to get a finish within the first 2 rounds stemming from a jab to overhand right that's going to put Valentina down, and Amanda's going to unleash that vicious ground and pound that she has come to be known for. Tell me who you're picking in the comment section down below. Please give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you on my next one. Namaste.